Fallen Gray. What's going on? What's the matter with you? What's the matter?
What's going on?
Yes, what?
Who are you to get a spot, huh? Who are you to get a spot against Gray, who's now the women's champion? Huh? Do you know who I am?
Yes.
I'm the one that actually, by DQ, beat Gray. You have the audacity to bump yourself up to face her?
No,
Do you think this is a game? Huh? Do you think this is a game?
No.
Huh?
I didn't do.
Do you think this is a game?
No.
I don't think it's a game either, huh? So make sure you get the job done. Because if not, I am going to come for you. Understand?
Yeah.
You sure? You think she understands? Do you think, what is your problem? You're right. We should be nice. We're just very wound up. I'm sorry.
BGT, obviously. And welcome to season 2 of the BGT show. Yay! Obviously, the show was the superior show of all Arizona Wrestling Federation. So I decided to kick off season 2 with a banger, with the undefeated AWF superstar. Please welcome my guest, JC Westerfield. So I know you're new to this, but usually like there's a whole email that Roger sends you. He's my new manager. Yeah. That's okay. Oh, okay. Roger. Did you send the email? Oh, you did. Okay. We will discuss this later. Just so you know, that is my. Oh, we're starting off season 2 pretty well. There's usually a transition effect that I do in my thing, but now I gotta, hold.
Sure there is. I'm sure there is.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, well, hi guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the BGT show. It's your boy BGT, obviously, and we're gonna be starting things a little bit differently. This is actually my good side. So please welcome my guest, JC Westerfield. Well, hi, JC. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Really? Okay. You're such a little gabber, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about you. You were also at the April showcase. You annihilated your opponents. You just had probably the second best match of the night. But let's go ahead and talk about your big moment. You just had a big moment at Summer Explosion. You actually had you've been undefeated, but you have your first marking, first disqualification. So what's it like knowing that you're no longer undefeated?
I didn't lose.
You didn't win.
Get that straight, though. I didn't lose. I feel like you're focusing on the negative too much right now. I did not lose. It was a DQ because, Eddie Knox certainly can't keep his head on straight. So I had to, take him out the ring and handle him accordingly, like how one does. And unfortunately, that dumb ref counted to 10 before I could get back in the ring, but it's fine. It's fine. He's running away from me. So what can you do in those situations?
Right. You are such a talkative person.
Wow.
I had to be quiet for a second. So let's go ahead and talk about Gold Rush. It's coming to the AWF Arena on August 24th. You were the first inductee or the first entrant for this, this tournament we're having. How do you feel about this whole new tournament that we're having and you being the very first released person to be on it?
Quite frankly, it doesn't matter whether I was the first person announced or the last person announced. What matters is I'm just going to go through the whole tournament, beat the 4 competitors that I already have to deal with. Eddie Knox, which is already a song that I sang and beat him within an inch of his life. The man was running away from me the whole time. There's Ray Black, who, quite frankly, he's as expired as yesterday's milk. And then there's Rudy Rogers.
Ooh.
That's all I gotta say about Rudy Rogers.
Well, personally, I have my, I think Eddie's gonna win. Oh! Sorry, Eddie. So, I mean, no offense though, So I just want to talk about this whole moment. Let's backtrack because you seem a little irritated. You seem kind of, I don't know. Yeah. Look, listen. I didn't want you here. This is probably the worst episode the BBC show has had. For some reason, Roger wanted you here. I don't know why. And you don't even look like you want to be here. So, like, who are you? What are you? Who is JC? What does JC even stand for? If you're Westerfield, where's Eastern, Northern, and Southern Field? I have all these questions.
You're so funny, Tom. You're so funny.
Oh.
Quite frankly, Pro Wrestling Extraordinaire is just that. I'm extraordinary. I'm not just a man who coins a phrase, puts it on a t-shirt, and then sells it like a capitalistic and slimy dog. Right. I'm a man who goes out there and gives you one of the best matches, if not the best on the card. And whether the fact that you got a guy like BGT right here who wants to sit here and know every accomplishment I've ever come across and...
What? You know when I don't talk about...
Were you sleeping?
You know when I don't talk about myself for longer than a minute, I fall asleep.
Oh, so it's not even
Listen, you're strong, you're undefeated, but there's one thing that you lack. You lack depth, you lack character. I still don't know who you are. You had me fall asleep. I'm pretty sure people have logged off this episode already. This is probably... I'm firing Roger. So, Roger, you're editing this and then you're fired. So, I don't understand. Like, you should be my bodyguard. Yes, I have the character. I will make you look good. I'll actually give you true definition of extraordinaire. And then you just sit there with your same old dopey, caveman-looking face, looking like the dirty version of Mr. Clean. And, we'll just completely... what you been doing?
All right, quite frankly, I've done enough. Oh. And you know what?
Oh, he's standing.
How about we stop talking and actually wrestle a match?
Oh. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous.
Get her up in this ring. Get her up in this ring right now. I'm calling a ref right now. Just drag out the ring and give me a ref. I'm tired.
It's BGT showtime.
Of this bull crap. Sports entertainment. Yes. I'm tired of it all.
See, I came here for competition. I didn't come here to face that little pipsqueak Mighty Mike. Alright? I don't fight superheroes. You see, there's been one guy that's been running this mouth, this AWF locker room, and it's Von Dugan. You see, Von Dugan, I don't like that you keep mentioning my name, that you keep saying that you're the Demon Slayer, that you keep saying you're the veteran, that you keep saying, oh, you're gonna take Rampage's meal. If you think you're gonna take that gabagool, if you think you're gonna take that pizza, if you think you're gonna take that cannoli from me, hear me out, Von. We can fight on Monday, we can fight on Tuesday, we can fight in the parking lot, we can fight wherever you want. Just know, Rampage is here to stay. So if you got a problem, Von Dugan, I'll see you next week on Grudge Match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gabriel Anders. I'm here. Sorry, we're settling in now here in AWF Grudge Match. I think this is going a bit quicker than we thought. JC Westerfield and BGT now You see in the ring, we just had we thought we were just enjoying a simple episode of the BGT show. However, as you see it's ended in fisticuffs. JC Westerfield now, we've got a referee. This is a sanctioned match. This was supposed to take place later in the evening, but here we are, and here we are going. So leading into Gold Rush, BGT is going to be fighting in a triple threat match against Moxie Strokes and Taylor Kingsley. JC Westerfield will be a part of the Gold Rush tournament, which will be, of course, he will be fighting against Rudy Rogers and the bracket A or bracket B. I have to take a look real quick here, but that'll be this Saturday upcoming at the AWF Arena. BGT able to fight his way back. It has been all JC Westerfield since the onset here, and apologies for the calamity. As you saw, we went to break, and again, we were not preparing for this match to be taking place right now, but here we are. So BGT fortunately able to come across. Ooh, that slap might be something that he regrets with Westerfield in a bit there, but BGT able to take control. If BGT was able to get a victory over the undefeated in singles competition JC Westerfield heading into AWF Gold Rush, that would be a huge victory for the young competitor. JC Westerfield, again, will be a part of the bracket in the Gold Rush tournament that will pit him against Rudy Rogers, Eddie Knox, and Ray Black, AWF 2024 wildcard Rumble winner, Ray Black. JC Westerfield now back on the offensive, back on the attack here. Westerfield now was solidly in control for a bit. Had BGT coming back here a little bit. I'm not sure anybody else had that in the bingo card, but this is much more of the dominant prowess and lack of respect that we've seen out of JC Westerfield. Oh, BGT, I think that was just Instinct kicking out here. This is exactly what we've seen out of Westerfield, and well, I bumped into him at Summer Explosion, and let's just say that that after the experience I had with him, I will definitely make it an effort to stay far away. He's a rude man. He's a rude man, to say the least. JC Westerfield, though, knowing that you don't have to be a nice guy to win inside the ring. In fact, sometimes it might help out a little bit. So Westerfield on the offensive. I'm not sure what he has here. BGT's tied up in the ropes. Westerfield going to the top. Oh, lights out. That's got to be it for BGT. I can't imagine this one going any further. Westerfield, unless he's just toying with him now, should cover him in the center of the ring. He should about have BGT out for the count. Not quite sure what Westerfield's waiting for.
Well, BGT is not extraordinary. BGT.
Just claiming that BGT is not extraordinary, and JC Westerfield now just looking to add insult to injury. In my opinion, he could have had this match probably a couple of times over, but now just jaw-jacking with the referee, throwing BGT in the corner, and you know, like some would have to say, it's not looking good for BGT, but just like a football team who is not able to put their team away, the opposing team away when they have a big lead, one has to think if JC Westerfield might encounter the same thing as we see BGT reversing Westerfield into the corner. Oh! Did that connect to Westerfield's chin? And then a face buster to follow. BGT, if BGT can capitalize on this, this might be the victory of the century. The victory of the year, at least here. The victory of Grudge match in a short existence. BGT trying to will his way. The fans willing him to his feet here. JC Westerfield on Dream Street. Can BGT make it to his feet? Let's see. I don't know. Is he reaching outside of the ring for something? I'm not quite sure. He certainly looks proud of himself. JC Westerfield, though, got his feet in. I don't know if he was trying to escape, but Westerfield certainly thought he was. Like, wait it. Oh, wait a minute. Was that powder in the eyes of JC Westerfield? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, this one's going to be thrown out. Well, that's just plain cheating, BGT. You can't do that, and you know that. Well, geez Louise. Ladies and gentlemen, here on Grudge Match, JC Westerfield back to his feet. He was unfazed by that powder, but just the attempt of it, forcing Izzy the referee to throw out. Oh, Lord. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this card is, we're going to have to get control in the AWF arena. I'm Gabriel Anders. This is Grudge Match. We'll be right back.
Your winner by disqualification, JC Westerfield.
Can you feel it? Can you smell it? Because I sure can. That is gold, getting closer and closer to my hands. And the reason why I say that is because the AWF officials have named the outsider, LJ Ramos, as one of the participants to the Gold Rush tournament. 2 fatal 4-ways, 1 singles match, 1 #1 contender spot. Which brings me to my opponents for my fatal 4-way match. Ozzi. I'm already done with you. I already defeated you at Summer Explosion. I already proven that I can go through you once, and I am not afraid to do it again. Marty Snow, the self-proclaimed coldest man in Texas. Woo, very cold. That is exactly how you're gonna look after I feed you that LJDT and drill your head straight into the mat. Nino Black, the big bad savage from Vegas. Well, you know what they say, Nino. The bigger the prey, the hungrier the hunter. And just like I did with Ozzy, I'm gonna make you look like a little Nino. August 25th, AWF Gold Rush. Watch me, watch the outsider become the new #1 contender for the heavyweight title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first in the green, Damian Black. And in the purple, Ozzi G.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here at AWF Grudge Match. This will be tonight's main event now. BGT and JC Westerfield, you saw doing battle earlier, promptly following the BGT show, and we have the AWF Fan Nation here, excited tonight to watch these two young competitors, Ozzi G in the blue and black tights with green and usually lit up, but tonight the electricity perhaps going not flowing from his shoes as normal, but certainly flowing here in the AWF arena. And in the long green tights with green boots, Damian Black and Ozzi G with the quick roll up into a splash. We could have a quick cover here. Oh, just 2. Did he get 2 down? He might have kicked out before. Ozzi G taking it to Damian Black early. Definitely hungry is Ozzi G. Ozzi G, of course, this Saturday will be competing in his first ever AWF Gold Rush tournament. The Gold Rush tournament, of course, will be 2 4-way matches, 2 of the brackets. And the finals will take place at Overdrive 11 on September the 21st, which will be at Bull Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona, or at the 35th Avenue and Peoria Old Metro Center area. Ticket information at awflive.com. Damian Black now with an impressive pinning combination. Almost gets Ozzi G for the count, but a kick out at 2. Damian Black and Ozzi G, 2 of the most exciting young competitors here coming through, and this one's sure to be a high-flying, agile affair, as you see Damian Black already going up to the top rope, bringing Ozzi G down. My word, he's going to have to make sure he stays in the ring. Cover now. Ooh, just a 2 count. Ozzi G able to kick out. Impressive here by the 2 individuals, Ozzi G and Damian Black on the early onsets. Here on AWF Grudge Match, tonight's main events. I'm Gabriel Anders, and thank you for joining us here tonight. in a brief delay, hiatus, whatever you may call it, a little break from Grudge Match, but we're right back here with the AWF action. We're in the AWF Arena where Gold Rush, just 6 days away from tonight, will be taking place. The crowd behind Ozzi G here now. Ozzi G hurling himself at Damian Black, going for the cover again. That'll just about do it, ladies and gentlemen. Impressive. Damian Black unable to kick out Ozzi G, who'll be competing against Nino Black, Marty Snow, and LJ Ramos in his bracket. Going into Gold Rush with the victory, ladies and gentlemen, here on Grudge Match. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
I'm done. I'm done with the revenge. I am done with constantly getting my opportunities taken from me. I have watched my chances slip away one after another, each time like a knife twisting deeper and deeper. And now I'm done. I'm done caring what they think is best. They don't get it, and frankly, I do not care. I don't care about the plans. I don't care about the strategies. I have seen the truth. I am only here for one reason, and one reason only. To see everything burn to the ground. To watch all of you suffer and beg me for mercy that I will never give. So listen closely, because this is all your only warning. I am not interested in redemption or revenge anymore. I am interested in destruction. I am interested in making sure that when you look back, all that you've seen is the wreckage I have left in my wake. And anyone who dares stand in my way, you are all targets. I will tear through you like paper, leaving nothing but ruin behind. I am done waiting for my moment. I will make sure that when the time comes, you will all be left with nothing. That is not a promise. This is my prophecy, and you are all living it.